Sup, my awesome mad lads, Mad Dog here, and I hope you have all watched every single one of my YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh mix and match content. Because if you have, thank you so much for watching all those, and for those who actually did, and for those that I've actually given decks to, whether they do even play Yu-Gi-Oh or not, it really doesn't matter to me. That's fine. This was something that I wanted to do for fun, and just to be very enjoyable, I just want to have fun with it, okay? But today we're going to be going through something a little bit interesting here, and this is something that I was kind of thinking to myself for a long time. If you know specifically about Yu-Gi-Oh GX, right? And you have seen this episode called King of Copycats. If you don't know what that is all about, it's basically about going to see the exhibition of Yugi Moto's main original deck. And there's a specific character who tries to actually imitate the king of games when he actually stole that deck. Now this character is called Dmitri. You may tentatively say that he's just some ordinary character that just came out of nowhere, but something about Dmitri that really kind of hit me just a little bit, and this is something that TGS Anime has actually did talk about recently about this specific duel. And he did mention something about, Dmitri is the kind of character that kind of actually represents that what us Yu-Gi-Oh lovers or Yu-Gi-Oh fans actually, love doing. We love to imitate characters.
Dmitri is a copycat duelist, what some might call a net decker. Basically, he takes somebody else's deck and strategy and uses it as his own. This isn't necessarily a problem though, if you use what somebody else has created to evolve and develop it into something new. Something that specifically synergizes with the way that you play.
And this is exactly what Dmitri is actually doing. He literally imitates, not just the king of games, but he also imitates Dr. Crowler, Professor Crowler, because he actually also uses an ancient gear deck. So imagine a character like Dmitri who can basically copy every single character from every single deck, and I feel like that would be insane if he decided to use every deck. Or now, as for us, we would probably do the same thing. As for us humans, we technically imitate characters basically from in real life, straight from the anime, because we love it. We love the characters, we love their decks, we love how to use them, we know how to use them. Whether it's the meta or the anime, it really doesn't matter. And to me, Dmitri is that exact same representation of what we do right now as a community in Yu-Gi-Oh! We all do it. We all imitate. We also use the decks that we specifically love to do the most. Or if it's just cards that we have no idea about, but we do want to try them, it's literally exactly the same thing. We could just be our own character, as they probably say, which would be cool, which kind of feels like that we are, actually. Now, I'm not talking about literally, but this is kind of a metaphorical thing, and theoretically here, but yeah. I kind of do feel like that this is what it kind of feels like to be an actual Yu-Gi-Oh character. But a Yu-Gi-Oh character that actually imitates other Yu-Gi-Oh characters such as Dmitri kind of caught my eye just a little bit. So I wondered to myself, what is the best deck that I could actually give to Dmitri? What is the best deck that I could possibly build for him? So I decided to actually go ahead and just go into Master Duel, just thinking about specifically what cards specifically that I could possibly use for this character. What are the specific cards? Because he's all about imitating and copying others. That's literally what he's all about. So here's the deck route right here, the deck list. Now, probably this is obviously not going to be the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel to use. I mean, as you can see, it's got Copycat, it's got things like DNA Surgery, it's got things like Mimiclay, for example. And I got some other kind of monster cards, take for monster cards specifically, Supreme King Starving Venom. That can copy monsters' abilities as well. It has number 69 Heraldry Crest, which also has the ability to copy monster abilities, or you could basically copy monster attack points or monsters themselves, like Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. That card literally has the ability to just take someone's monster and just transform them into Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragons. That is pretty much broken. What about Genome Heritage? The same as Heraldry Crest. He's literally just a monster that can copy other monsters' abilities. So yeah, I try to think of a way that Dmitri has the ability to not just, copy monster attack points, but could also copy monster abilities or copy the exact same monster, something like that towards the line. So I decided to have a go at it with this deck to see how well it is. And trust me when I tell you, was it successful? No, of course not. But it was worth a shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video specifically, and so let me know what you guys think specifically is a good deck for Dmitri from YGO GX. What is the perfect deck that can actually specifically be enough to copy monster attack points, copy monsters themselves, monster abilities, anything like that? I would love to know your thoughts and ideas about this one to see if we can get like a good proper main deck list for Dmitri from YGO GX, because I can already tell you for sure that Dmitri is truly the king of copycats, and we're technically all king of copycats as well, because we also love to imitate stuff. So give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already with this video, and click on the notification bell to never miss a video. Stay safe, stay healthy. My name is Mad Dog, and hope your days be mad and rad.